The most dangerous weapon in the Odyssey isn't Odysseus's bow, it's a question his wife asks about a bed. The man who outwitted a Cyclops, outlasted the sirens, and survived the rage of Poseidon himself finally comes home and is stopped dead in his tracks by 4 words. And Homer wants you to know she meant them. This is the story of Penelope, surrounded by 108 men who want her bed, her wealth and her throne, protected by no god, armed with nothing but a loom, a lie, and 20 years of patience. The poem's quiet verdict? She is the only soul in the epic who matches Odysseus, and in their final duel she wins. Penelope, daughter of Icarius of Sparta, is married to Odysseus, king of a small, rocky island called Ithaca. He sails for Troy when their son, Telemachus, is still a baby. The war takes 10 years. Then the rumors stop, and the waiting begins. In her world, a woman cannot rule. So Penelope does something subtler. She holds. She holds the estate, the servants, the boy, and the throne in suspension because every nobleman knows the same truth. Whoever marries the queen takes Ithaca. So they come. 108 of them. They eat Odysseus's cattle, drink his wine, sleep in his hall, and wait for her answer. Every day, for 4 years. The men in this poem are defined by force. Odysseus by cunning, Achilles by glory. Penelope is defined by something the world still underestimates: time. Her goal never changes: keep the house alive until the truth arrives. Dead or alive, she will not let Ithaca be stolen by appetite. Her weapon is the loom, not as a metaphor, but as a tactic. She announces that she cannot remarry until she finishes a burial shroud for Laertes, Odysseus's aging father, a pious, unarguable duty. So she weaves by day, in full view of the suitors. And every night by torchlight, she secretly pulls the day's work apart. 3 years, 1,000 nights of unmaking. She is literally unwinding time, holding Ithaca in suspension one thread at a time. It's one of the great tricks in mythology, and no one taught it to her. Odysseus was gone. It is entirely hers. Until one of her own maids betrays her. The shroud is exposed, half finished, and she is forced to complete it under the suitors' eyes. Even then, she doesn't surrender. She accepts their gifts, hears their flattery, and gives no answer. She turns their own desire into a waiting room. But time is a strange antagonist. It attacks hope. She dreams of an eagle slaughtering her pet geese, and the eagle itself explains the dream. The eagle is Odysseus. The geese are the suitors. She dreams of 2 gates, one of horn, one of ivory. True dreams pass through horn, false ones through gleaming ivory, and she cannot tell which gate her hope came through. Then Telemachus leaves to find news of his father, and she learns the suitors have set an ambush to kill him on the way back. She is now fighting a war on 2 fronts, for the house and for the boy. And in her darkest hour a stranger arrives, an old beggar, scarred and weathered. She speaks with him in the torchlight, because beggars travel, and beggars hear things. She asks if he has seen Odysseus. He lies to her beautifully in detail, without blinking. And Penelope weeps for the husband sitting right in front of her without knowing it. The cruelest irony in the poem. That night, her old nurse washes the beggar's feet and finds a scar she has known for 30 years. Recognition explodes into the room. Athena turns Penelope's eyes away. One more moment of blindness, so the trap can close, and Penelope herself gives the trap its shape. Moved by a dream, she carries the great bow and 12 axes out to the suitors and declares, whoever strings the bow and shoots through the axes wins her hand. She weeps as she says it. She cannot know she has just drawn the map of their slaughter. But somewhere beneath the grief, some deeper part of her knows. Homer lets us suspect, she knows. The contest comes. The suitors fail, one by one. The beggar strings the bow, and the arrow does not stop at the axes. But here is Homer's strangest choice. While the most famous slaughter in mythology happens downstairs, Penelope is asleep upstairs. Athena pours sleep across her eyes. The war of the Odyssey ends while she is dreaming. She wakes to her old nurse crying that Odysseus has come and the suitors are dead. And Penelope refuses. It must be a god, she says. She walks down into the blood-soaked hall and sits across from the stranger without a word. No embrace, no tears. The most powerful silence in Greek literature. Telemachus calls her cold. She answers quietly, with the sentence that ends the epic's war. If this truly is my husband, we have signs only we two know." Then she orders the servants to carry the marriage bed out of the room. No one living could move that bed. One bedpost is a living olive tree, rooted in the ground. Odysseus built the bedroom around it. Only 2 people in the world know. And when he erupts, who moved my bed? Penelope finally runs to him and holds him. The twist, the climax of the Odyssey was never the slaughter. It's this: a question. A test. A woman refusing to be the prize of someone else's victory until she knows it's truly him. The man who beat the sea loses to her. And then he weeps, Homer says, like a shipwrecked sailor weeps at the sight of land. She is the land. So why does Penelope still matter? Because she is the patron saint of everyone who holds things together while someone else collects the glory. The Odyssey celebrates the man who goes out and does. Penelope is the story of the one who stays and keeps, weaving by day, unraveling by night, endless, repetitive, unthanked maintenance. If that sounds familiar, it should. It's the invisible labor every era runs on and forgets to credit. And the poem makes a radical argument. Patience is not passivity. It's strategy. Faithfulness is not weakness, it's a choice made fresh every single night, by torchlight at the cost of your own sleep. Penelope never stops choosing Ithaca. Centuries later, writers are still arguing with her. In Margaret Atwood's The Penelopiad, even the betrayed maids get voices, and the question becomes, whose stories does an epic silence? The old text still generates new arguments. That is what a living classic does. And here is the deepest lesson, the one for today. Odysseus only gets to come home because, for 20 years, someone kept a home worth coming back to. Home is not a place you find. It's a thing someone builds, thread by thread, while you're gone. So here's my question for you. Would you have moved the bed? If the person you waited 20 years for walked through the door, would you run, or would you test them first? Tell me honestly in the comments. I read all of them. And if you think the Odyssey is the whole story of this war, wait until you see how it began. Next time on Old and New, we go back to the start, Achilles, Hector, and the rage that burned the world. Homer's Iliad. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Until then, keep reading the old and the new.